This man has just been arrested for using AI to create child imagery of the disgusting variety. I don't know how else to describe that or state it without the video getting just absolutely wiped from the internet. But long story short, AI is a fantastic tool when used correctly. But people are starting to use it to gratify their sexual desires, and it is so disgusting. And fortunately, the police are now starting to catch on to these things and are doing something about it. So, I mean, shock horror, this guy comes from Florida, right? But he's been arrested for creating AI child porn of young girls. And that's coming from the sheriff of Florida. So, this was what was stated by the sheriff. Umatilla man arrested for creating CSAM using AI. Yesterday, Marion County's Sheriff Office, MCSO, Major Crimes Detective Chase King arrested 39-year-old Lucius Martin, who was born in 1986, for 4 counts of creating child pornography, 4 counts of possession of child pornography, and 1 count of destroying evidence in a felony investigation. On September 29th, of 2025, Detective King began investigating a report that someone had located images depicting child sexual abuse material, CSAM, of 2 juvenile victims on Martin's cell phone. What on earth? The reportee advised that she had found multiple original photos taken from a public facing social media application, along with duplicates of the image that had been altered using artificial intelligence to create CSAM of the child victims. The reportee photographed Martin's camera roll and provided her cell phone for review. Digital forensic technician Darren Vizelli performed a forensic extraction which revealed that Martin created the images on June 3rd of 2025. Later that day, Corporal Austin Kuhn located Martin during a traffic stop in the Highway 42 in Umatilla. During the stop, Martin refused to comply with demands to exit his vehicle whilst he was barricaded inside. He reset his phone to try and destroy the evidence that contained on the device, and Martin was ultimately detained on the transported to MCSO, Criminal Investigations Division, for interview, but he refused to speak to Detective King. Martin was placed under arrest and transported back to the Marion County Jail, where he remains without bond. This is nuts, right? Because what the implications here are is so much worse than that of what the broad aspect is. This man was able to just go onto social media, go onto a random profile, essentially, is what it seems, screenshot pictures of a child, probably posted by the parents, and then manipulated that into some disturbing imagery. As a parent, if that happened to me, I would go to no ends to try and hunt this guy down and absolutely destroy him. Because, I mean, I don't post my child on social media publicly anyway, but this is what the issue is. An innocent photo turned into something so depraved and disgusting. And what's even more disturbing is the fact that someone has generated an AI program that will create this level of depravity. If you tried to, I don't know, do this on somewhere like Grok or ChatGPT, you know, the big heavy hitters in this industry, it would absolutely stop you in your tracks. But somewhere on the internet, there is an AI program where you can literally create this. It's unnerving to no end, because an innocent child has now been roped into this. Honestly, it's horrendous. Now, obviously, like I stated within the post there, he's facing a total of 9 felonies, including 4 counts of creating child pornography, 4 counts of possession, and 1 count of destroying evidence. Martin is being held without bond at the moment, and he's under investigation for sexual molestation in a neighbouring county, though details on that are currently pending. Now, they've obviously, the sheriff and the county sheriff Billy Woods has also highlighted the evolving threat of AI in child exploitation, noting, quote, "This isn't just some harmless digital art, it's a gateway that fuels real-world harm." And the office stressed their zero tolerance policy and encouraged tips via their hotline or cyber tip line. Absolutely. Now, what's even more unnerving than just this, and we're going to talk about Florida because Florida is the topic of conversation, but this is happening globally. Florida has seen several similar high-profile arrests this year alone, reflecting some stricter enforcement that needs to be put into place. So in February of 2025, a 29-year-old man was charged with 20 counts of possessing over 1,000 AI images depicting adults with infants under the age of 3. And then you've got, in January of 2025, a man called Jack Boston, who was also 29, who faced additional charges for 6 AI-generated images found on his phone after the initial arrest of posting explicit content online. And then in August of 2024, another man called Philip Michael, who was 38, was arrested for the movie theatre job for disturbing AI child porn via Kik, K-I-K, facing 20 obscenity counts. It's actually quite disturbing that this is what's going on and what people are using this platform for. And, you know, the sheriffs are right. This is a gateway because it is so easily accessible to just go onto a parent's profile, find a picture of a child, put it into an AI chatbot, and just do anything you want with it. Like, if you're a parent and you haven't got your privacy settings on lockdown and you're posting your children online, I would highly recommend that that's something that you consider, considering this is something that is so easily accessible and possible to do. You know, just look out for your children, of course. Look out for the red flags, and, you know, AI services, do better. Do better. Even if someone prompts this, not only should the chatbot block it, but it should just automatically alert the emergency services and the police, because and just send straight screenshots to the police. That's something that it would be more than capable of doing, because that will literally catch these people in the act. Disgusting behaviors. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. Way down there, jump scare the hell out of that like button and subscribe, and until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.